The green trap while your healthy salad is killing your kidneys. Your urine protein levels are dangerously high. You need to stop immediately with the daily consumption of certain leafy greens like spinach and reach for kidney-safe alternatives like cabbage instead. Did you know that many vegetables we believe are the ultimate health foods are actually acting as microscopic razors, silently tearing apart your kidney's delicate filtration membrane? Every single day, proteinuria, or the leakage of vital protein into your urine, is a term you cannot afford to ignore any longer. This number is the single most important factor deciding your longevity and your freedom from a machine. It is not just a cold clinical value on a lab report. It is a desperate scream for help from your internal organs. If you continue to ignore this signal, the final destination is always the same, the grueling life of dialysis or total kidney failure. I am Dr. Mattheus from Kidney Health 365. Statistics show that millions of Americans are living with chronic kidney disease, yet 90% have no idea they are in danger. Why? Because your kidneys have no pain receptors. You might dismiss your morning fatigue, loss of appetite, or rising blood pressure as just a part of getting older. This silence is exactly why kidney disease is called the silent killer. It advances without a sound until it is far too late to turn back. The secret to saving your kidneys lies at the root: your daily nutrition. By choosing exactly what your filters can handle and removing the health foods that are secretly loaded with excessive oxalates and potassium, you can completely change your health outcome. In this video, I will expose 5 common vegetables you must remove from your plate right now and reveal 3 golden vegetables proven to clean your blood and stabilize your kidney function. The first offender on our list is often called a superfood, but it contains a hidden compound that transforms into sharp crystals the moment it enters your bloodstream. When we think of superfoods, spinach is often at the top of the list. We have been told for decades that leafy greens are the key to vitality, but for someone with compromised kidneys, spinach can be a literal poison. The reason is a naturally occurring compound called oxalate. Under normal circumstances, your body can handle small amounts of oxalates, but when you consume high oxalate vegetables daily, these compounds bind with calcium in your bloodstream to form sharp needle-like crystals. These crystals do not just cause painful kidney stones, they act like microscopic razors that physically tear the delicate basement membrane of your glomerular filters. When this membrane is shredded by oxalate crystals, it creates large gaps that allow vital proteins to leak out into your urine, resulting in that persistent foam you see every morning. This condition, known as oxalate nephropathy, can cause rapid and permanent scarring of the kidney tissue. According to a study published in the New England Journal of Medicine, excessive intake of high oxalate greens has been directly linked to acute kidney injury and a sudden spike in creatinine levels. Other major offenders in this category include beet greens and Swiss chard, which can contain hundreds of milligrams of oxalates in just a single serving. I want to see how many of you are aware of this hidden danger. If you have been eating spinach or beet greens daily because you thought they were protecting your health, please comment number 0 below. If you have already removed these high oxalate greens from your diet after a doctor's warning, please comment number 1. This helps us understand how many people are still being misled by general health advice. Stopping the physical tearing of your filters is the first step toward recovery, but oxalates are not the only hidden danger lurking in your vegetable drawer. Even if a vegetable is low in oxalates, it might contain a high concentration of a specific mineral that acts as a heavy burden on your cardiovascular and renal systems. When your kidneys can no longer regulate this mineral, it begins to build up in your blood, leading to dangerous heart rhythms and extreme muscle weakness. Let us explore the hidden trap found in some of our most common root vegetables and why being yellow or orange isn't always a sign of safety for your kidneys. Beyond the physical damage caused by oxalate crystals, there is a second, more invisible threat lurking in your vegetable drawer: the potassium trap. Potassium is an essential mineral for heart health and muscle function. But for a kidney that has lost its full filtration capacity, potassium becomes a double-edged sword. When your kidneys are healthy, they efficiently flush out excess potassium to maintain a perfect balance. However, as kidney function declines, this mineral begins to accumulate in your blood, a dangerous condition known as hyperkalemia. This accumulation places immense pressure on your renal system, and more critically, can lead to life-threatening heart rhythm issues. The most deceptive traps are found in common root vegetables that we often consider staples of a healthy diet. Potatoes, sweet potatoes, and pumpkins are incredibly high in potassium. Even tomatoes, especially when consumed raw in large quantities, can send your potassium levels into a danger zone. When your blood potassium is consistently high, your kidneys have to work in an overdrive mode, which indirectly exacerbates the inflammation and protein leakage in your glomerular filters. According to the National Kidney Foundation, managing potassium intake is one of the most vital strategies for patients in stage 3 or 4 kidney disease to prevent sudden cardiac complications and preserve remaining renal function. I want to hear from you regarding your current diet. Are you still consuming large amounts of baked potatoes, tomatoes, or pumpkin soup every week without monitoring your lab results? If you are still eating these high potassium vegetables regularly, please comment number 0. If you have already started swapping them for lower potassium options or are strictly monitoring your blood levels, please comment number 1. Your feedback helps us understand the biggest challenges our community faces. It can be incredibly disheartening to realize that so many healthy vegetables are now off limits. You might feel like there is nothing left to eat. But what if I told you that you don't necessarily have to say goodbye to these vegetables forever? There is a simple strategic cooking technique used by professional renal chefs that can physically extract a large portion of the dangerous minerals before they ever reach your plate. By changing the way you prepare your vegetables, you can significantly reduce the potassium and oxalate load while still enjoying the textures you love. Let us look at this life-saving kitchen secret that allows you to eat smarter and safer. If you are feeling discouraged because so many of your favorite vegetables seem to be on the blacklist, I have a powerful kitchen secret that can change everything. You do not always have to completely eliminate high potassium or high oxalate vegetables if you know how to prepare them correctly. The goal is to physically remove the problematic minerals before they ever touch your tongue. This is done through a technique called the double boiling or leaching method, and it is one of the most effective ways to make your meals kidney-friendly without sacrificing all the foods you love. The process is simple, but requires patience. First, you must peel your vegetables such as potatoes or carrots and slice them into very thin pieces. This increases the surface area, allowing more minerals to escape. Next, you soak these slices in warm water for at least 2 hours. After soaking, you rinse them thoroughly and then boil them in a large pot of water. Here's the crucial part: halfway through the cooking process, you must drain all the water and refill the pot with fresh hot water to finish the boiling. According to clinical data shared by renal dietitians, this double boiling method can reduce the potassium content in root vegetables by up to 60%. It also helps dissolve a significant portion of the soluble oxalates that cause those sharp crystals we discussed earlier. By using this method, you are taking the burden off your kidneys and putting it into the cooking pot. You get to enjoy the texture and the fiber of the vegetable while leaving the dangerous mineral load behind. This strategy allows for much more flexibility in your diet, but it is important to remember that this does not make the food free. You still need to monitor your portion sizes and check your blood levels regularly. However, even with the best cooking techniques, there is one specific family of vegetables that requires even more careful attention. While they are often hailed as the kings of nutrition, they contain a hidden compounds that can interfere with your metabolism if consumed in the wrong form. Many people make the mistake of drinking these vegetables in raw smoothies thinking they're doing their kidneys a favor, when they might actually be triggering a different kind of stress response. Let us look at the complex reality of the Cruciferous family and how to eat them without turning a healthy habit into a health risk. The Cruciferous family, which includes famous names like broccoli, cauliflower, and kale, is often celebrated as the royalty of the vegetable world. They are packed with fiber vitamins and powerful antioxidants that can fight inflammation and protect your heart. However, for a person navigating the complexities of kidney disease, these vegetables truly are a double-edged sword. While they offer immense benefits, eating them in the wrong form or in excessive quantities can create a metabolic environment that stresses your kidneys and interferes with your hormonal balance. The primary concern with raw cruciferous vegetables is a group of compounds called goitrogens. When consumed raw, such as in those popular green smoothies, goitrogens can interfere with your thyroid function. A struggling thyroid can slow down your metabolism, which in turn reduces the efficiency of your blood flow to the kidneys. Furthermore, while broccoli is lower in potassium than a potato, it still contains a significant amount that can add up quickly if you are eating large portions. Many people make the mistake of drinking raw kale or broccoli juice thinking they are flushing their kidneys, but they are actually delivering a concentrated hit of minerals and compounds that the filters may not be ready to process. To gain the benefits without the risks, the rule is simple: never eat them raw. Cooking these vegetables, whether by steaming or boiling, significantly reduces the goitrogenic activity and helps soften the fibers, making them much easier for your system to handle. According to clinical insights from the Renal Nutrition Group, properly prepared cruciferous vegetables can be a part of a kidney-friendly diet because they contain sulforaphane, a compound that helps protect against oxidative stress in the nephrons. I want to check your current cooking habits. If you are someone who loves raw kale salads or puts raw broccoli in your morning smoothies, please comment number 0. If you always steam, boil, or saute your cruciferous vegetables before eating them, please comment number 1. Seeing your responses helps us emphasize the importance of preparation over restriction. While the cruciferous family requires careful preparation to be safe, there are other vegetables that are naturally perfectly designed for kidney health. These golden vegetables are low in potassium, low in oxalates, and actually contain specific phytonutrients that help soothe inflammation in your filtration units. Switching your focus to these specific plants can provide a massive relief to your system and help clear up that foamy urine. Let us look at the top 3 vegetables you should be eating every single week to support a clean and efficient kidney filter. While we have spent a lot of time discussing what to avoid, it is equally important to focus on the healing power of the vegetables you should be embracing. There are 3 specific vegetables that I call the golden trio because they are naturally low in potassium, virtually free of dangerous oxalates, and contain unique compounds that help reduce inflammation in the glomerular basement membrane. These are not just side dishes, they are strategic tools in your fight against foamy urine and kidney decline. First on the list is cabbage. Cabbage is a kidney patient's best friend because it is incredibly low in potassium and rich in vitamin K and vitamin C. Most importantly, it contains phytochemicals that help break down free radicals in the blood before they can irritate your filtration units. Second is the humble onion. Onions are rich in flavonoids, specifically quercetin, which has been shown in studies published by the American Journal of Physiology to help protect renal tissues from oxidative damage and reduce the progression of scarring. Finally, we have the white radish or daikon. This root vegetable is unique because it acts as a natural diuretic that is gentle on the system, helping to flush out uric acid without causing the mineral imbalances associated with stronger vegetables. When you replace high potassium potatoes or high oxalate spinach with these 3 golden options, you are effectively taking a heavy weight off your kidneys. You are providing your body with the fiber it needs for gut health, which is crucial for managing urea levels without the toxic byproduct load. Research from the Journal of Renal Nutrition suggests that a diet rich in these specific low-potassium anti-inflammatory vegetables can help stabilize the glomerular filtration rate and reduce the severity of proteinuria over time. I want to see how many of you have already incorporated these into your kitchen. If you have never used cabbage or white radish as a primary part of your kidney diet, please comment number 0. If you are already using these golden vegetables in your weekly meal prep, please comment number 1. Your experience helps encourage others who are just starting their transition. Knowing which vegetables to choose is the foundation, but changing your entire diet overnight can feel overwhelming and even stressful for your body. To ensure success, you need a structured plan that allows your system to adapt to these new nutritional signals without causing a shock to your metabolism. There's a simple step-by-step process you can follow over the next week to safely phase out the dangerous greens and replace them with these life-saving alternatives. Let us look at your transition roadmap for the next 7 days to ensure your kidneys start feeling the relief they deserve. Transitioning your diet does not have to be an overnight overhaul that leaves you feeling deprived or stressed. In fact, a gradual change is often better for your metabolism and your kidneys as they adjust to a new mineral balance. I want to give you a simple 7-day roadmap to safely phase out the high oxalate and high potassium offenders and replace them with the golden vegetables we have discussed. This structured approach ensures that you are moving toward healing without the guesswork. During the first 2 days, your focus should be entirely on elimination. Take a look in your refrigerator and pantry. Remove the spinach, the beet greens, and the raw potatoes. If you have been drinking green smoothies with raw kale, replace them with a simple cup of warm lemon water. By simply stopping the intake of these concentrated oxalates, you are immediately halting the microscopic tearing of your filtration units. You might notice a slight change in the clarity of your urine almost immediately as the crystal load begins to decrease. From day 3 to day 5, we introduce the replacement strategy. This is when you bring in the cabbage, onions, and white radishes. Start by incorporating one of these golden vegetables into at least 2 of your daily meals. For example, instead of a side of mashed potatoes, try steamed cabbage with a hint of garlic and olive oil. Instead of raw tomatoes in your salad, use sliced onions and cucumbers. This period is about teaching your palate to enjoy the natural, subtle flavors of low-potassium foods. You are providing your kidneys with the antioxidants they need to start repairing the inflammation caused by previous dietary choices. On days 6 and 7, you begin to master the double boiling technique for any medium potassium vegetables you truly miss. Use these final days of the week to practice leaching your carrots or small portions of potatoes. By the end of this week, your body will have a significantly lower circulating load of metabolic waste. You should feel a slight increase in your energy levels, and most importantly, you may begin to see a reduction in the density of the foam in your urine. This 7-day transition is your first real step toward taking control of your renal destiny. It is a practical, manageable way to prove to yourself that your health is in your hands. As we wrap up this discussion on the hidden dangers in your vegetable drawer, let us summarize the key actions you must take today to ensure your filters remain strong and efficient for years to come. Every choice you make at the grocery store is a vote for your future health and your independence. We have covered a lot of ground today. You now understand that even healthy vegetables like spinach and potatoes can be dangerous traps due to oxalates and potassium. By mastering the double boiling technique, avoiding raw green smoothies, and embracing the golden trio of cabbage, onions, and white radish, you are providing your kidneys with the ultimate protection they deserve. These simple shifts in your kitchen are the most powerful tools you have to reduce foamy urine and stabilize your filtration. You cannot afford to wait another day to make these changes. Your kidneys are working every second of the day, and every high oxalate meal is another moment of stress on your delicate filters. Kidney problems often progress silently, and by the time symptoms appear, the damage may already be severe. That is why starting today matters. Do not let the silent killer advance any further when you have the knowledge to stop it in its tracks. I want you to know that you are not alone in this journey. It can feel overwhelming to change your diet, but you are fully capable of improving your health one meal at a time. Every small victory in the kitchen is a giant leap for your longevity. Believe in your body's ability to stabilize when you give it the right environment. Immediately after this video, I want you to check your kitchen and remove one high oxalate vegetable. Replace it with cabbage or onions in your very next meal. Also remember that this content is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult your doctor before making major dietary changes, especially regarding potassium. If this video helped you, please subscribe to Kidney Health 365 and turn on notifications. For more life-saving tips, watch our next guide, Foamy Urine, 4 Fruits and Daily Habits to Protect Your Kidneys, starting today. I am Dr. Mattheus, and I will see you there.